have been exploring the unconscious mind. I have been playing around with the symbolism of the kind that pops up in dreams, and I've been using AI art to help me do that. And I've been calling that introspective AI art or psychemagination. And you might be wondering, well, why is she doing this? So this video is to answer those questions. Why should I delve into the unconscious? And how does introspective AI art help me do this? You might be wondering why anyone would want to look beneath the surface of their thoughts and feelings. Isn't it easier just to stay positive, stay productive, and not stir up what's hidden? But if you've ever found yourself repeating the same painful patterns, reacting in ways you don't fully understand, or feeling stuck, no matter how hard you try to change, then you've already met your unconscious. It's shaping your life, whether you realize it or not. And that's where introspective AI art, the practice I call psychemagination, can become a powerful creative ally. It opens the doorway to your inner world and helps you explore it gently, symbolically, and with curiosity. Here's why this kind of exploration matters. Carl Jung wrote, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." So much of what we do, how we feel, how we respond to others, how we see ourselves is influenced by patterns that live beneath our awareness. These unconscious patterns are often rooted in early life experiences, unhealed emotional wounds, and limiting beliefs. Over time, they become emotional habits that quietly drive our decisions and reactions, even when they no longer serve us. Without realizing it, we live on autopilot, mistaking old survival strategies for truth. The good news is that when we bring these hidden patterns into conscious awareness, we're no longer ruled by them. We begin to notice the old stories running in the background, and in doing so, we create the space to choose something different. Instead of reacting from pain or fear, we can respond with clarity, compassion, and presence. We let go of what's no longer helpful and invite new ways of seeing and being that support healthy relationships with ourselves and with others. For those on the spiritual path, this work is actually even more essential because the unconscious doesn't just shape our everyday lives, it also stands in the way of deep meditative awareness. In Buddhist terms, these hidden patterns are known as obscurations, emotional, karmic, habitual, and conceptual clouds that prevent us from realizing our true nature. You can't bypass these inner tangles through meditation alone. Believe me, I tried. Until they are recognized, felt, and integrated, they continue to distort perception and block spiritual insight. I have found that facing the unconscious is part of clearing the path, an important path. One of the most effective ways to explore the unconscious is through something called active imagination. It's a method developed by Carl Jung. In this process, we engage directly with the inner figures, images, and symbols that arise from within. By entering into imaginative dialogue with them, we bring unconscious content into the light of awareness. Symbols speak in the language of the soul. They communicate emotional truth, they carry wisdom, and they often know what we need before we do. Active imagination lets us listen. The word psychemagination is my term for using introspective AI art as a modern form of active imagination. In this process, you begin with a feeling, a question, or a symbol, and then create art that reflects the imagery of your inner world. The images that arise may surprise you, confront you, or guide you, but they always reflect something meaningful from within if you know how to look at the art, searching for these things in it. But even without AI art, the exercises in my psychemagination books offer a direct way to access the unconscious. But when paired with visual prompts, the process becomes more vivid, more personal, and often more profound. At least it is for me. Exploring your unconscious is not about fixing yourself. It's about understanding yourself. It's about listening to the parts of you that have been hidden or silent for too long. My psychemagination books offer a creative, accessible, and symbol-rich way to do just that. So whether you're seeking personal healing, emotional clarity, or deeper spiritual awareness, this practice can support you on your path. So the practice of psychimagination, either with or without the AI art, helps you to know yourself more deeply so you can live more freely, wisely, and well. Are you ready to start the journey? Explore the first book in the series, Psychemagination, Introspective AI Art Guide, which is out now on ebook, to learn how to use AI art as a mirror for self-discovery. And it also works with any kind of art. And watch out for future books in the series, like Journey into the Psyche, where you'll be able to follow my lived experience of symbolic transformation, along with reflective exercises to guide your own exploration. Let the unconscious speak, and you might be surprised at what it has to say. Link to the book is in the description. Don't forget to, like and share and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. Bye.